In the quiet suburb of Willow Creek, neighbors often said Daniel and Emily Hart looked like the perfect couple. He was a hard-working architect, and she was a devoted stay-at-home mother caring for their 8-month-old baby, Noah. They had a beautiful home on a tree-lined street, the kind of place people imagined raising a happy family. But behind closed doors, cracks in their marriage were widening. Friends whispered about arguments, Emily's growing isolation, and Daniel's long nights away from home. To outsiders, it was only small gossip, but what unfolded would turn into one of the darkest crimes the town had ever witnessed. On a chilly November morning, police received a frantic call from Daniel. His voice was shaking, almost desperate. He reported that his wife and baby were missing, the back door left wide open, and the crib empty. Officers rushed to the scene, finding Emily's phone on the kitchen counter, her purse untouched, and Noah's favorite blanket abandoned on the floor. The community quickly mobilized. Flyers were posted, search dogs were deployed, and neighbors combed through wooded areas. But days turned into weeks, and there was no sign of Emily or Noah. Fear spread like wildfire. People locked their doors earlier, clutching their children a little tighter. Then came a breakthrough. Surveillance footage from a gas station just a few miles away showed Daniel, late at night, carrying something large wrapped in a blanket into the trunk of his car. Detectives immediately grew suspicious. His alibi began to crumble under questioning. He claimed he was too distraught to remember details, yet evidence told a different story. Investigators searched Daniel's car and discovered traces of blood on the trunk lining, later confirmed to match both Emily and baby Noah. The once-perfect husband was now the prime suspect. In a shocking twist, Daniel confessed. He admitted that after a heated argument with Emily, things spiraled out of control. In a fit of rage, he struck her. When baby Noah began crying uncontrollably, Daniel silenced him too. In a desperate attempt to cover his crime, he drove their bodies deep into the woods and buried them in a shallow grave. The town was shattered. What began as the picture of a loving family had ended in unthinkable horror. Emily and Noah were laid to rest in a small ceremony, attended by grieving relatives and heartbroken neighbors who couldn't fathom how such evil had lived among them. Daniel was sentenced to life in prison without parole. To this day, the house in Willow Creek stands empty, a haunting reminder of the tragedy that tore apart a family. And perhaps the most chilling part is this. The people who thought they knew Daniel best never saw the darkness hiding behind his smile.